everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out in the shop and I thought I'd show you guys this Model T coil tester that I built and how I did it and some of the parts that I used. Thanks for watching, stick around and let's get into it. Alright, so I built this little unit here and I just used some wood from an old pallet. I found some with some thinner slats on it, cut them off. These ones were about 3.5 inches wide. Cut one piece here, made it 8 inches long. The bottom part here made it 5 inches long, and then I just had another piece of what's this guy here? 5.5 inch by 3/4 of an inch piece of wood I had laying around. Then I cut a couple more of the slats here. This one is just goes to the end like that. It's 7.5, and then the little guy here is 1 3/4. So then I basically brad nailed this on here with some glue, and then the next step is I made these little guys here. So what these are is I picked up some of these bolt or cap screws or whatever you want to call them, round-headed neck bolts off of Amazon, pretty cheap. And then I also picked up a spring kit, or I had a spring kit kicking around. And I put the bolts in with a spring under the head with a washer. And then measured the holes, obviously, accordingly for the side terminals. Then I went ahead and, this is the adjusting nut, so you can adjust the depth. And then I jam nutted the wire to it. Same with here and here. So how this works is I just pull the bottom one out. And then I slide the coil into the box like that, and it pushes down, and this holds it in, and this holds it that way for this connection. So now we got all the connections done. I bought these, I had these alligator clamps kicking around, so I did that. This guy here goes to the spark plug positive, which is the one closest to the bottom of the box, and then the top one goes to the battery positive at the top here. And then running off the bottom here, we've got one that goes to the battery negative and the other one that goes to the spark plug negative. So let's bring this into play here. So we got the spark plug negative. You just hook that on like so. We got the spark plug positive here. We can go ahead and just hook up the battery, and if your coil's working, this is what you're going to get. Got to clean our connections a little bit. We got a good coil here. Continuous spark. All right, a couple other ways to take a look at your coil and basically checking out the health of it is these two side terminals. You want to take your multimeter, put it on ohms, and if you put this on here and you got a good connection, the spec for this should be about 3,100 ohms, which is what we have here. So that's good. Now, obviously, the connections are going to make a big difference. The second one you want to check is from the bottom here up to the top here. So then again, also have to have a clean connection. That one should be 1 ohm between this guy here and this post up here, but mine's pretty corroded, so it's tough to get a good reading here. All right, we got it back in the box here. We got it connected to the bottom here. Keep in mind the connections here might be a little off, and we got a lot of corrosion going on here. So we can see we're looking for, we're going to put the scale back to 200 actually. So we're looking for 1 ohm here. So we got 1.4, 1.2, 1.4. That's totally the connections. Yeah, not the greatest connection. Probably need a piece of sandpaper. But anyway, between the bottom here and this guy here, you're looking for 1 ohm. And there you have it. My Model T coil here has bad connections here, or points connections. So I've ordered a new set of those. We'll get that in and get it cleaned up, and we'll test it again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. Have a good one. See you on the next one.